The problem, of course, with these buybacks, popular as they are, the effect fades pretty quickly. In fact, we've seen just that come down after it starts to fade, right? How many more of these can he potentially do, particularly when they're sizable, like the one he announced this week?
Very good two-in-one question. Yes, you're right. It tends to fade away. In fact, the stock performs only during the periods when they do these buybacks. And our analysis shows that they underperform even the indices like NASDAQ and Nikkei during the periods when there is no buyback. So that's one. And secondly, how long can it last? If they do execute it cleverly, it could last a long time. All you have to do is sell about 2 to 3% of your Alibaba holdings. Use that to monetize. So this one, for example, a 1 trillion yen, $10 billion buyback that has been announced. While they have talked about this to last a year, they are basically saying we could take longer than 1 year as well. That's one part of it. Also remember, Berkshire Hathaway, the way it operates is there's kind of a stated level of anything below 1.2 times NAV, and the company would buy back stock. So there are a few ways to run it for a while, but you're right. Without this buyback, the stock doesn't work.
And of course, so much of the downside is just the record loss that we've seen, the dismal performances into so many of its investments. Is there any, I guess, optimism that that could improve?
See, those losses are entirely linked to what happened in China. So again, this is very difficult to call the China bottoming, but if China assets have or are bottoming, are close to bottoming, then you can imagine that there's less of a downside from here for SoftBank. The total net asset value is, of course, around 13,000 yen per share. The stock's trading at 6,000. So 13,000 is NAV. Obviously, there's always going to be a certain amount of discount. It will never trade at the NAV because you have to discount it for capital gains tax, or for corporate holding company discount. So if you apply roughly 25-30% discount to those levels, a fair price would be around less than 9,000 yen anyway, still well above where it's currently trading. And therefore, it makes sense for them to activate a buyback here. The last time they did it, they continued to do these buybacks until it was 10,000 plus yen. Now it's 6,001.